Okay, so I've been out of the state for quite a while. Hence the beard. I don't travel with razors. I was hoping to come back and just do a couple of quick videos. One being, wishing Nikki Bella great, a great recovery, and if she can come back, great. If not, she doesn't owe us anything. And I didn't get to watch Raw live when it happened, or even tape delayed. So this is the Daniel Bryan speech. So I'll probably begin with doing a real quick the moment for this generation of wrestling fans was WrestleMania 30. I know that every year Vince Company tried to do a better job. I think we just need to be honest. WrestleMania 30 is the crest. That is one of the biggest moments that there's going to be for wrestling fans of this generation. And a lot of that's because of, a guy who's like 5'10". So one of the smaller guys who hit just the right moment, just the right time. He was the true David in the David and Goliath story. And he was an actual underdog who was easy to push as an underdog because he is a small guy. And he did it on his own. People are going to say CM Punk made this happen, but let's be honest. Daniel Bryan worked his butt off. And he really truly proved that through a combination of hard work, dedication, perseverance, you can turn your dreams into reality. And I think that's the reason why fans really gravitated towards him. Now, he had a lot of injuries before he started WWE. And I'm pretty sure that the amount of time he spent on the road and his style didn't help him much. I know that he's retiring. He's going to people like Edge, where if you would ask them, if you were to change your style, if you were to not go, balls to the wall 100% of the time, if you were to have changed your style and gotten 5 years out of it, would you have done anything differently? And I'm fairly certain that the moment that Edge had, when Edge did that spear off the ladder onto Jeff Hardy, which is in pretty much every single promo they ever do for WrestleMania or for ladder matches in general, he would probably say no. And I think Daniel Bryan, with his style, no. I am glad that he is retiring while he can still walk. He does have a very lovely wife in Brie. I hope they end up having little kids. I've got a 2-year-old, and it's awesome. So let's get right to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome Daniel Bryan.
Not a single person seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Bryan's first interview since his retirement will take place tomorrow night on ESPN
With the
Sports
coach.
Center with the coach at 9 o'clock Eastern.
I wonder if someone will be able to sync up that gif of the crowd doing the yes with the time he took on Bray Wyatt and he's on top of the cage with the slower yes. Get the whole crowd into it. a man who put the wrestling in World Wrestling Entertainment. Because sometimes wrestling can be entertainment. That's why I have NXT. The shot of the cameraman like 2 inches from his face from another angle. There we go, they're all synced up now. That's a hard thing to do, is to get the whole crowd to sync up with one chant at the same time. That's got to be a sick level of near universal love from the audience. I wonder how the guys in the back are going. Roman, why are you crying? I don't think I'll ever get a reaction like that, ever. I think we'll probably hear Seattle have a lot of shoulder injuries all of a sudden.
So, just now, I was able to close my eyes and feel that. Like, literally feel it in a way that I've never gotten to feel it before, because when we're here, we always have to keep our eyes open. But just that experience, I'm never going to forget it. But now it is time for me to address the giant elephant in the room.
I do think the yes and no chance has surpassed what?
I know. I didn't want to shave my beard either. But the thing is that I wanted to cut my hair, and once I cut my hair, I looked really silly with this giant beard. And this is just my one cheap plug, is that I cut my hair for an organization called Wigs for Kids. And one of the nice things about them is that they make wigs for kids who have had cancer, and they don't charge the families at all for that. So,
There's also Locks for Love, just something
if
similar.
there's anything worthwhile that comes out of what I'm saying tonight, that's it right there. But now to some less fun stuff. So
See that's an amazing human right there.
trust me, I don't want to be doing this any more than you guys want me to be doing this. But the truth is, I've been wrestling since I was 18 years old. And within the first 5 months of my wrestling career, I'd already had 3 concussions. And for years after that, I would get a concussion here and there, or here or there. And then it gets to the point when you've been wrestling for 16 years that that adds up to a lot of concussions. And it gets to a point where they tell you that you can't wrestle anymore. And for a long time, I fought that because I had gotten EEGs and brain MRIs and neuropsychological evaluations, and all of them said this, that I was fine, and that I could come back and I could wrestle, and I trained like I would come back and I would wrestle, and I was ready at a moment's notice. If WWE needed me, I wanted to come back and wrestle. Because this, I have loved this in a way that I have never loved anything else. But a week and a half ago, I took a test that said that maybe my brain isn't as okay as I thought it was. And I have a family to think about, and my wife and I want to start having kids soon.
Yes, chance for kids. Kids, kids, kids.
That's what Bree says all the time.
I've only got 20-minute overrun. Hopefully I get it all.
It is with a heavy heart and the utmost sadness that I officially announce my retirement. But if there's one thing, so I've gone through all these complex emotions in this last little bit. You know, I've been angry, I've been sad, I've been frustrated, I've been all of that. But today, when I woke up this morning, I felt nothing but gratitude. because I have gotten to do what I love for nearly 16 years. Let me tell you a few of the things that I love. Okay, let me tell you a few of the things that I love.
So much jamboree mode.
Nobody outside this arena or this city cares about this, but I love the Seahawks.
Local sports team. Local sports team.
Here's another thing that I love. Here's another thing that I love. Right before my music hits, and it makes that weird sound right before it comes on, and when you guys react every single time, even if I'm tired as hell or I've been hurting, every time I get this weird little smirk on my face that's not like, but it brings joy to my heart, and I love it every single time. Do you know what else that I love? I love hitting the ropes and diving right here. It has made me feel like Superman. And your guys' reaction to that made me feel like Superman. I love that. Here's another thing that I love. Here's another thing that I love. I have wrestled in the parking lots of gas stations. And I have wrestled in front of 70,000+ people in New Orleans. Here is another thing that I love. I have gotten to meet the most amazing people on this planet, such as somebody who looks like a monster but is the smartest man I know, like Kane.
Holy shit, said Glenn.
I have gotten to meet a man who has been my mentor and my friend for over 16 years in William Regal. I have gotten to meet children that are stronger than I ever thought anybody could be, like Connor. Grateful. I am very grateful. And I'm grateful because wrestling doesn't owe me or anybody back there, it doesn't owe us anything. WWE doesn't owe us anything. Nobody owes, you guys don't owe us anything. We do this because we love to do this. And then it was strange because I did this because I love to do this. And then all of a sudden, you guys just got behind me. In a way that I never thought was possible. In a way that fans shouldn't necessarily get behind a guy who's 5'8" and 190 pounds. You guys got behind me in a way that made me feel that I was more than just me. And for that, I'm grateful. I am grateful because a little over 2 years ago, in this very arena, you guys hijacked Raw.
I have a feeling my 20-minute overrun didn't get all of this.
And they were trying to do a big championship coordination between Randy Orton and John Cena. They were combining the WWE Championship with the World Heavyweight Championship. And they had all the former champions out here. And this was going to be the most important match in WWE history. And you guys just wouldn't stop chanting. Daniel Bryan.
Just because they picked the two wrong people. Imagine that match would have been CM Punk, Daniel Bryan.
But that's not why I'm grateful. My dad was sitting right over there, where the guy with the goat mask with the Daniel Bryan sign is standing right now. And my dad...
Oh. And that is the end of my 20-minute overrun. Yes, now I get to hop onto YouTube to find him discussing how he was amazing, to have his dad watch that moment, as well as have him discuss how amazing it was to have his... I think his dad made it past WrestleMania. I have to mute because I don't know what else is on TV. So... that's some powerful stuff. Yeah, it sounds like some of the most powerful stuff I did not get on my overrun. So, time to YouTube some of that stuff down.